Hello. On behalf of David Waring and the rest of the team, we look forward to welcoming you as a speaker to the British Orthodontic Conference in September. And for the first time, this conference is being delivered in person and online as well. And that gives us the opportunity to reach so many more people. And this is why we're asking for your help. We'd like you to shoot a very quick 60 to 90-second video introducing yourself as a speaker, introducing your topic, and encouraging people to attend. We used video marketing very effectively when we promoted the 9th International Orthodontic Congress that took place in Yokohama, Japan last year. Speakers shared videos that they had taken in their surgeries, in their offices, in their homes, outdoors, in front of landmarks, and in their gardens. Video marketing is a great way to capture people's attention. It gets great engagement. I'm going to use it this year to help to promote the conference in September. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips to create a great promotional video. We're going to cover three areas: content, video, and audio. Let's get started with content. For content, we're looking for you to produce something interesting and engaging. Something that introduces you as a speaker, the title of your lecture, and some of the content of your presentation. And how you do that is entirely up to you. You can narrate a presentation, or you can deliver it straight to camera, whatever works best for you. The video doesn't have to be very long. 60 to 90 seconds is all it takes. In fact, any longer than that, it makes it harder to upload to some of our social media channels. Let's now look at some tips for shooting great video. When thinking about video, the first question is, what do you want to shoot the video on? You can use the webcam in your laptop, you can use a smartphone, or you can use a camera. It's important that you shoot the video horizontal or landscape. That way we can use it on all of our channels. If you shoot it by mistake vertically or portrait, then we can only really use it on Instagram stories, and it's very, very hard to convert the video into a format that we can use. Please also check the settings on your camera and smartphone as well, as many of these now shoot with very high frame rates and in very high quality. This is great, but it produces some really large file sizes that you can have problems sharing. Shooting a video in 4K is not necessary. 1080p with 30 frames per second is more than enough. And this would give a nice small file size that you can more easily share with us. The next one's really important. Please make sure your camera's recording before you take the video. I can assure you some of the best videos you will make will be the time you forget to start recording. For lighting, you can use artificial or natural light. Just make sure most of the light's in front of you. And if the overhead light produces a yellow tinge or a blue tinge to your video, don't worry, we can edit this out at a later stage. Give some thought to the background as well, particularly if you're shooting the video in your surgery, in your office, or at home, because people's eyes are often drawn to what's around you, and you don't leave anything confidential lying around. A plain simple background works very well if you're going to shoot a picture-in-picture, so for example, you're narrating a PowerPoint presentation, as I'm doing here. And of course, you can shoot some great video outdoors as well. And the same rules apply. Think about your light source. It needs to be in front of you. Think about your background as well. But I'm in northern Scotland, it's the beginning of February, there's snow all around, it's about -5, so I'm going to keep this quite short. Now let's look at the most important part of a video, the audio. When shooting a video, you need to give some thought to the audio as well. Background noises caused by machinery, air conditioning, traffic and people can be quite distracting, so make sure you're in a quiet space, and if you need to, just close the window. Using an external microphone can really improve the quality of your video. I'm using a small clip-on microphone here attached to the camera, and you can pick these up quite cheaply. Alternatively, you could use a plug-in USB microphone, or you could use the microphone on your camera or on your smartphone. After you've taken your video, you need to send it to us. You can do that via email, or we can arrange a shared folder you can drop your video into. Once you have your video, we'll do some editing for you. We'll check the sound and we'll check the visual look, and we'll make changes if we need to. We'll also add graphics and branding and a call to action for people to book onto the conference. When we start the marketing for the conference around springtime, your video will appear on all of our channels, and that will include Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter. And we will look for people to share the video as widely as possible. And by sharing the video, others who may not be following us on social media will get to see it and hopefully be encouraged to sign up and join us at the event. Thank you for shooting this video. If you have any questions about doing this, please get in touch. My contact details are in the email I sent you, and we'll offer you as much help as we can to help you to create a fantastic video. Thank you again.